we need to find one more point through the graph which definitely pass. One more point. The second thing is also one more point. Okay, I have two problems on the board. See, we know that the graph of the quadratic expression, the first problem as well as the second problem are just related to the graphs of quadratic expression. And we know the graphs of the quadratic expression are either upward parabola or downward parabola. And we know, see, infinite number of points are there on the graph. Among those points, certain information is given, and with that information, we need to find out one more point which definitely passes through the graph. Okay? First of all, I will solve the first problem, A. You just look there, how to solve A. See, the graph of the quadratic expression passes through the point 1 comma minus 4 and has maximum value at x is equals to 6. See, since this graph has maximum value at x is equals to 6, which in turn indicates that maximum exists only for downward parabola, so the graph of that is a downward parabola and it has maximum at this point, and at this maximum point corresponding x value is 6. Since maximum at x is equals to 6, we concluded that the graph is a downward parabola, and this is the shape actually, and we don't know where the x-axis is there. Okay, you just imagine somewhere x-axis. If this is the x-axis, and as per that question, this maximum value is there at x is equals to 6. So on x-axis this point is 6. Okay, yeah, that's the given information. And already we know that the graphs of all these quadratic expressions are symmetric about this line, okay, about this maximum point or minimum point. So you have a symmetrical line at this x is equals to 6. That in the sense, the graph either side of this line is symmetrical. Okay, with that idea, now I will try to find another point. Okay, first, and one point is given as 1 comma minus 4. This is 6, right? Somewhere if you move, see 1 comma minus 4 as they mentioned. Okay, so suppose if here we have 1, okay, and see its corresponding point on the graph is somewhere located here itself, approximately. If the graph passes through like this, okay, this is the point corresponding to x is equals to 1. As they mentioned here, the value of the see the location, the coordinates of the point is 1 comma minus 4. That in the sense that x is equals to 1, this length is 4 and this is 1 comma minus 4. Since the graph is symmetrical at x is equals to 1, similar point we can locate in this direction. See, you just imagine the gap between this 1 and 6. The gap between this 1 and 6 is 5 units, right? 1 plus 5 is 6. In the same way, you just move 5 units this side. If you move 5 units this side, here you will get number 11 on x-axis. And again corresponding to this 11, if you try to locate a point on the graph of this expression, see the graph is again just in the same length, same height of that from the x-axis, and that point is 11 comma minus 4. Since about this line, about the line passing through the maxima or minima, the graph is symmetrical, and so these two heights are equal, and that's why at this point the point at this value the point on the graph is 1 comma minus 4. Similarly at this point, at this value, the point on the graph is 11 comma minus 4. This 1 is at a distance of 5 units from this symmetrical line, as well as this 11 is also at a distance of 5 units from the symmetrical line. At the end, if 1 comma minus 4 is the given point, then for sure the graph passes through 11 comma minus 4. This is just because of this symmetry. This is just because of the symmetry of the quadratic expression. Okay, just have a look. This is one problem, and in the same way, using symmetry, we need to solve the second one. Okay, just have a look. Okay, now you just look at 3 points are there on the graph of the quadratic expression. Okay, minus 2 comma 0, minus 5 comma 24, and 3 comma 0. Then again we need to find one more point on the graph. Okay, we need to find a sure point which surely lies on the graph. That point we need to find. There are two ways. One way is finding the equation and then finding any point on the graph. But finding this equation is somewhat typical for this. Okay, so that's why you just move with the graph. See, when you look at this, look at the points given. This minus 2 comma 0 is a point where the y value is 0. This 3 comma 0 is another point. Here again the y value is 0. See, these 2 points are indicating that y. Okay, usually we will consider the quadratic expressions are like this. Okay, y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. And since y is equals to 0, which indicates that minus 2 and 3 are what? Zeros of the expression. So on x-axis you just locate somewhere minus 2, okay, and you have 3. Minus 2 comma 0 itself is this point, 3 comma 0 is this point. The graph surely passes through these 2 points. And when you move, see, left side of this minus 2, somewhere you will get minus 5 here. At this minus 5, the value is minus 5 comma 24. Okay, since the point is minus 5 comma 24, okay, not minus 24. So at minus 5, the value is there at 24. That in the sense, since the graph passes through at minus 5, for suppose if you treat this is minus 5 comma 24, the graph surely passes through these 3 points. That indicates that maybe the graph like this. Okay, since the graph is like this is minus 2 and this is minus 3. What is the midpoint of minus 2 and minus 3? The distance between these two is how much? 5 units, right? Okay, and the midpoint of these two, how can we decide? You just look there, 3 minus 1 by 2, maybe 0.5 is the midpoint of these two. From 0.5, if you move 2.5 units, you will get 3. And again from 0.5, if you move 2.5 units left side, you will get minus 2. So at this 0.5, for sure you will get the minimum value. As we discussed in the previous case, at this 0.5 exactly, if you observe, you will have a symmetrical line. Since we have a symmetrical line at this 0.5, see, from this 0.5, the graph behaves in the same manner. Okay, so 0.5 to minus 5. What is the distance? From 0.5 to minus 5. That in the sense, this gap is 5.5 units. If you move 5.5 units left side, corresponding point on the graph is minus 5 comma 24. If you move 5.5 units this side, that in the sense at 6, add 5.5 for this 0.5. Okay, yeah. And at 6 again, if you observe the point on the graph, see, I am just sketching the rough graph, right? So at 6 again, if you observe the graph for surely passes through the point 6 comma 24. So as the given minus 5 comma 24 is a point on the graph, that in turn indicates that 6 comma 24 is also another point on the graph. Okay, the graph will pass through like this. Okay, I am just sketching the rough graph. If you sketch it, the graph will pass through like this. See, this is all because of the symmetry. These quadratic expression graphs are symmetrical about the lines which are passing through minimum point or the maximum point. So based on this, since it is 0.5, see, this side 5.5 units, this side also 5.5 units. Here the length is 24, here again you will get the same length. And so, since minus 5 comma 24 is one point on the graph, for sure you will decide that 6 comma 24 is another point on the graph. Okay, have a look.